And we're live.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining another episode of Uncle Drunkle's Pure Kentucky Moonshine, Backwoods, Outlaws, and Mason Jars. We have with us tonight Phill Billy. Pretty sure a lot of folks out there know this guy. And we're going to kind of get into what got him into all this, what's all kind of happened since he's gotten into all this, and find out a little bit about him. And I think we're going to have a good time. Thanks for coming on, Phill.
Appreciate it, Phil.
Thanks for having me.
So yeah, so what exactly did get you started in moonshine?
We all grew up wanting to be Duke boys.
That's the first answer we've ever got like that.
Yeah, but definitely true.
Oh, yeah. Which one did you want to be, Phil? Did you want to be Luke or Bo?
I would have took either one, man. As long as I got to be close to Daisy, it's all fucking.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I can tell you, I wouldn't have cared if Daisy was my cousin. I still would have been stiff.
Yeah. She definitely made that show.
When I was a kid, we moved down to South Carolina, and I worked at this place, and I worked with this old feller. And I always like liquor. I always like to drink. I mean, I've been a drinking since I was a little kid. Like, my parents would get me fucking drunk. I ain't give a fuck. Just on the weekends, you know, here and there. But it got to be where I got a taste for it, and I like that shit. You know, I was a little kid getting fucked up. Go on now. Go on. Go back in the house. My bad.
It's all right.
But yeah, man, I wasn't a normal kid. I wasn't like most kids, you know. I'd chew tobacco when I was fucking 10 years old. Red man and fucking not puke. I'd fucking enjoy that shit. But anyways, we moved to South Carolina. I met this old feller, and he made liquor, but he wouldn't show you anything. He wouldn't show you a site, but he'd sell it to you.
Right.
And so I'd buy gallons from him. I'd go get 4 or 5 gallons of it, and I'd put it in little tiny jars, a $5 a piece. Them motherfuckers. I'd bring them back here. I'd run them from South Carolina to Ohio, and supply everybody in this town with liquor, and then. You know, I moved back. That old man, I'm sure, probably died 20 years ago. I mean, he was old as fuck back then. But I was curious, man. I was like, man, I want to know what it takes to make my own liquor. Nobody will show you. Nobody will teach you. It's right now. It's different because
Everybody,
whole community. So I had to go and learn on my own. So I had to go and just read and just try and figure things out. Like when I first started, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I got liquor. You know? Not the greatest liquor, but I got liquor, and it get you fucked up. And I didn't know what heads was. I had to go online and fucking try and find it out, and figured out what heads was. Got rid of the heads. Started drinking hearts. Liquor got a little better. Found out the tail starts at about 100 proof. Once I found that out, I was like, because normally I just keep the best jar for me, and then I'd blend the shit, and you know what happens with the rest.
Yes.
Yep.
I always had a good clear jar of hearts, but back then I didn't know where hearts ended. So I was
just knew which jar you liked.
I was filtering tails just like any other moonshiner and fucking making apple pie with it. People were eating it up.
Yeah.
It's something you got to learn now. I won't do that. I won't do that no more. Even if people are like, that's good. I make sure that everything I make is top fucking notch here on out. I've learned a lot over the years.
Hey, Benny.
Plus, you don't want your customers out there getting hangovers and shit.
Tater says hello, y'all.
Hey, Tater, what's going on, brother?
What's up, brother?
So once you kind of started, learning how to make it and everything, what got you started with thinking about building stuff?
I started out with a Weber steel, and it just wasn't efficient, and I've seen a lot of guys running keg stills, and Big Easy brought over a little tiny column of condenser that his buddy Mac had. And then we got to looking at that. I was like, man, we could fucking make this shit ourselves. I know how to solder. Shit, there ain't nothing to it. So we started building them for ourselves, and then we started thinking like, man, everything I've ever liked to do, I find a way to turn it into my life. Like,
yep.
Like I liked fucking with computers, and I started a computer store. So it's like I'm living my hobby, or I'm living my dream, whatever. This ain't no fucking hobby. I tell you that. This becomes who you are. This is what it is. I mean, and it
started out a hobby for me, then became a passion. Now it's just a way of life. I mean, I'm still at a year, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah, and a lot of it was fun too, because I like getting fucked up.
A lot cheaper this way.
Sometimes. I mean,
well, I guess it does get kind of expensive
if you do it right.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do it right. You're going to be like, oh, I need this and I need that, and I'm going to buy this now. And I got these water chillers.
Yeah. The water chillers work pretty good, eh?
If you got a large enough water vessel and you run it I run fast and hard, dude. Straight up. Yeah. I run fast and hard, and those will keep up until tails. Once tails is there, it's 104 degrees. But
yeah.
And those no longer could keep up, and it just stays hot unless I add ice, or like I'm getting a bigger vessel, like that thing there.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of that cooler, and I'm putting a 55-gallon fish tank there, so they should keep up from beginning to end. And I'm building this whiskey barrel worm. It's 15 gallons, and I'm getting rid of that 5-gallon worm. So I'm going to have a lot more access to water, I mean,
cold water.
Yeah, so it should be plenty then. Speaking of water chillers, I got two I need to do something with, 2 extra ones. And they're both Active Aqua. Those are Webers. I'm just going to keep them because they match, and they're the same size. Right. But I got a 3rd horsepower Active Aqua, and I got a 10th horsepower Active Aqua. I think I at least need to sell that 3rd one, man. 3rd horse. That thing works about as good as both those put together. I mean,
yeah.
And I'm thinking about keeping it.
Hit Phill Billy up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about keeping a 10th for maybe like a little 5-gallon.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny ass one, man.
Yeah. So once you started kind of, getting into putting these things together and stuff, what started getting you going on starting to really build out your own kind of ideas?
That's the awesome part. Like we'd sell keg stills and shit, but like we'd add products, and we'd look at everybody else's products and like, damn, they're selling everything. So now, we want to sell everything. And then I was like, I'm gonna sell corn, and then a lot of these guys started selling corn. And, when I hear that you can't do something, I try and find a way to do it. And
right.
That's the fun.
Makes sense.
That's what I have a passion for. Like a lot of this shit gets monotonous. So when it does, and we get caught up, I'm like, we need something new, like and I'll sit and think about something, or sometimes I'll be laying in bed thinking, like, I was laying in bed for a month thinking about building this jar rig. It's massive, and I've never put it on the site. I only took pictures of it.
Yeah.
It's I call it the Spider, and I wanted to get it done and get a picture of it, because it's like, man, if you think of something, a week later somebody else already thought of the same thing.
Oh
yeah.
Great minds think alike, and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, I was thinking about building that fucking thing. Come out with it before me. And but it's fun, you know. It's fucking like I love building something new.
Right.
I could build 100 2-gallon thumper infusers. You know, those are popular. People love them. It's starting to get old building them, which, you know, that's how I make money. So by all means, I ain't got no problem building them. But like, I'm building this new jar rig right now. It's a 1-gallon mason jar. It's fucking cool.
Okay.
And I'm excited to do that one. You know, there's excitement there. Like, when it's something that I've built 100 of already, it's kind of like, it's just every day.
Right.
But those are the days that are the best days to be working, or the days where I get to build something new. Like this 15-gallon worm, it's gonna be sweet as fuck. And I'm gonna put a fish tank, dude. I'm gonna have a fish tank there, and I'm gonna deck it out, and that's gonna be my water reservoir for my worms. I'm gonna put lights and shit in there, and fucking sunken pirate ships and shit. I ain't gonna put no fish in it because they probably
they might be a little upset when you pumping that hot water.
But it is still look cool as fuck.
That passion you're talking about, I get the same way when I come up with a new mash bill. I'm all excited to run it, and I run it. It's like, well, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but hell, we got something to work with. So it's every time I do a new mash bill, I get all excited, and then when it's over, it's over. I got to redo it, run it again.
Hell yeah, yeah! Like the first time you get to work with a new thing, like, I'm excited. Win, lose, or draw. Like, if you fail, it's like disappointing when you fail, but you just fucking, you get back.
Work the next time.
You try something different. Like, I've failed at making absinthe so fucking much. It's like, I've legit made the worst tasting shit in existence. It's just, I got a jar over here. It tastes like licking a 9-volt battery and a dirty butthole at the same time. It's fucking bad. But I'm gonna dump it out, start over. You know what I mean? Until I master it. I haven't mastered absinthe yet. I mastered clear absinthe. Like clear, I got it coming out great, but it's the coloring stage where I keep fucking up. But I know what I did wrong now, twice. So now it ain't gonna happen again. So the next time I make absinthe, it's going to be fucking great. It's gonna be awesome.
Uncle Joe says, yes, you did, and I'm still tasting it.
I made him try it. I was like, try it. Like, what is it? I was like, it's spiced rum, man. He's like, that ain't no fucking spiced rum. He smelled it. He's like, that's that absinthe. I was like, you gotta try it though. He did, and I was like, your palate is ruined for the rest of the fucking day, dude. It's got enough thujone in there to kill a horse. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he said he's going to enter it at farm to bottle.
Hell yeah. It's gonna ruin everything, bro. Because if you try
just destroy everybody.
If you try that shit, your palate is ruined for at least 2 hours. I don't care if you drink after that, you won't be able to tell what it is because it fucks you up.
Is it like wormwood. Is it the wormwood? Yeah, the wormwood. Yeah, that stuff's nasty, boy.
It's
Woo.
bad.
That's a tough one. Oh, hey, Sean Rigsby, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Sean. My old lady, she's doing that Black Pearl Caribbean rum, the rum, and she's bought all the botanical to do a spice rum. I said, well, I'll let you do it. I don't want to, I'm not into botanical. I'd rather run a straight corn or a grain over rums or fruits. The fruits and stuff's her forte. She makes a damn good rum so far. Every one she's ran has been really good, except for her cardboard one. She thought she had to wipe my stain out, right? She got some of those brown napkins from like Taco Bell. She's wiping it all out, and she dumps her mash in and she's running it. But man, this don't taste so good. When I tasted, I knew right there was cardboard or paper. I tasted it, so well, keep running and see if it goes away. And at the end of the run, I drained the pot. It's zero shit in the bottom of that pot. Perfect square of that paper towel or napkin. She wasn't happy at all.
Damn.
So I told her I'll just rerun it one day for her and just start all over with it.
Hell yeah.
So you also got your Phill Billy moonshine store too, huh?
The what?
Your store? Your Phill Billy moonshine store, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we sell a lot of stuff. We got a lot of items. I think I got over 200 items in our store. It's not like a brick and mortar. It's just an online store.
Exactly.
We do everything out of this metal building. And then we got a barn where we store our grains. Big Easy's got a barn at his house, and we store our grains there. We make sure to put them in. You see this blue bin, right?
Yeah.
Big giant 65-gallon blue bin. We keep our grains in those to keep the bugs out, keep the damn
critters out.
Yeah, keep them mouse turd free corn.
Yeah.
That's a Phill Billy thing there. You see other people saying that about their grain. They stole it. Mouse turd free.
I still buy all my my lids and my gaskets for the jar rigs that I make from you. And any of that, everything back there has your gaskets and your lids in it.
Hell yeah. Do you make them and sell them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to buy them in bulk, man, I'll give you a better price.
Okay, I'll talk to you about it. Definitely. Yeah.
Because we have a machine, man. I get them bulk amounts of that shit.
Well, that's why I buy them from you, because like I tell people, hell, I know that they're cut perfectly every time, and I don't have to worry about me fucking them up.
We used to hand cut them and send them out, and dude, my hand, we fucking spend a whole day cutting them fucking things. Like,
oh wow,
just hand cutting them, and they were never perfect, but now they're even thicker and they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect.
Yeah, they're definitely perfect, because man, I mean, it makes it so easy to actually make out the rig, because you don't have to worry about that stupid lid being off. You know that the lid's going to be perfect every time. That's why I always just buy them from you, because I know if I buy them, then I got to spend my time while I'm building it making up for the mistakes I made on the lid, and it just costs me more time. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just buy them from Phill.
Hell yeah. We used to
plus I like your gaskets better, because your gaskets sit down inside and you don't have to worry about them slipping all over the place.
Yeah, they're good. I had a mold made for that. To make them like that. I didn't design that design. There was already people out there making them like that, but I went and had my own mold made, so I wouldn't have to fucking pay out the ass for them.
Right. Yeah. So obviously your minion balls, I assume, came from the idea of a bourbon ball, but how hard was that the first time you made one?
That wasn't hard. It was just soldering pipe to. We've always been like for years. We've been pretty good at soldering stainless to copper.
Okay.
Once Sean Rigsby told us to use ruby fluid,
Right.
we did it every day until now. We're fucking masters at that shit. Like we could solder stainless to copper like it ain't shit. Once you could do that, you could do any of the rest of the shit. So
Right.
balancing it and getting it even, that's the hardest part. But yeah, the minion idea come from Copper Stilco is the first one to round anything round like Adam.
Right.
Yeah.
As far as I mean, there's other round stills, big ones that you would see from China. Like they had big balls. I'm pretty sure they had those for years. But the first time I ever seen something like that on a copper pot still in the U.S., and it was from Copper Stilco, and that's where I got the idea.
Yeah.
The idea come from him. It's just something I wanted. Like I wanted to offer something like that, and I found a place to get spherical copper for a reasonable price.
Okay.
When you could get it, but they're not hard. They're not hard to build.
Yeah, it looks.
So with the tariffs on the copper anymore, shit, I can be expensive to do anything.
It just went up. We went and bought a sheet today, and it was fucking like $50 more.
Oh, yeah.
So it went up $50 sheet. 2-inch copper, you can no longer get. What do they call that? There's different grades of it.
Yep.
Before you could get a stick of 2-inch, it went up by $50 also per a fucking 10-foot stick. So
Damn.
Okay.
I might be forced to raise prices on shit. If they keep it up.
Right.
I mean, we buy 10-foot, 2-inch sticks of copper to make our columns.
Yeah.
And
Is that like the L grade copper pipe?
yeah, they go L, M.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't pay no attention to that. I just get it. I'm like, this is thicker and heavier.
Yeah.
There's no point. There's no need for it to be like what we was using was plenty thick enough.
Right.
And sometimes we'll get the shit so thick that we got to sit and fucking waller it out to fit a ferrule inside it. Like I used to get copper from a metal yard. They'd have like brand new copper, but it'd be antique. People had it sitting around for years and then just finally went and decided to fucking scrap it. And I'd be like, well, I'll buy that shit. It's brand new copper. I'll sign it up. There's been times where I had to beat a fucking ferrule into that motherfucker with a hammer to get it to fit. And that copper's heavy too. It's way heavier. So it costs more.
Oh, yeah. Old school. Yeah, Freddie Picardo said, hey, what's up, Phill Billy?
What's up, brother?
And then,
What else we got?
we got
Janet says he loves a good rum.
yeah. Uncle Joe says Phil does a great spice rum.
It's not bad.
And
Mike
hey,
says,
Mike, how's it going, man? Hey, Frank. But yeah, it's, so what's your favorite build that you've done?
I really like building that prototype that I made for the mason jar infuser. So a lot of people told me that wasn't possible, and I proved that it was. I built 3 versions of it till I perfected it, and I ran the shit out of it, and I proved that you can infuse in a mason jar if you use the vapor path to heat your liquid up top. That was a cool one. But then I did one, like, you see all these people bitching about how dangerous jars are. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm going to build them something. So I got a bunch of little round balls. I only built one, and Tennessee Texan ended up with it. I don't know who it has now. But that thing was cool as fuck, dude. Like, there was 3 balls. Instead of mason jars, they were little copper balls. And it had a bypass But by the time we got done building that, we had to charge like $600 for it.
I know.
The price of all the parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, it was supposed to be a way around glass. So you could have a triple infuser run to your keg still or whatever kind of still you want. You don't have to worry about your glass breaking, which I don't know anybody that's ever had glass break.
No, that's the thing. The only time I've heard of somebody breaking glass is because they shocked it.
Yeah.
You know, it was the glass was cold and they opened up that valve and boom, that hot steam hits it and it's all, yeah, you're creating a bomb at that point. But yeah, I've never, I mean, at least I've never heard of somebody breaking one if everything was done, like I like to say, with common sense.
Hey, Phill Billy, Mike Frayne said he's gonna need a bucket of molasses at Farmer to Bottle.
I got you, Mike.
So did you ended up raffling off your Phill Billy still, huh? Then
Yeah. Yep.
Who ended up with that?
Do what?
Who ended up with that one?
Derek, Derek, a guy named Derek. He's out in Wilmington, I think, out by where Farmer to Bottle is.
Right.
He won it, and he's a great fucking guy. I'm glad he won it because he was running a keg still before that. But cool as hell. I mean,
now didn't North Georgia build that still?
do what?
Well, what wasn't that a North Georgia still build, or was that an Adam?
Adam. That was the first.
Oh, okay.
The first Phill Billy still Adam ever built.
Okay.
And I'm glad it went to somebody that's going to use it and not fucking resell it, or
Right.
And that way we get to keep track of it and then know where it ends up, because that's still, to me, like, it's like driving a fucking 68 Camaro, dude.
Right.
And loving that fucking thing. Like, I loved that still. Like,
yeah.
And I ran so much good liquor on it.
That one still that I donated for catching baits thing. I mean, I never wanted to get rid of that. But it was for a good cause. I mean, I don't know who ended up with it after it changed hands a couple of times.
Yeah, I think fucking that you talking about the one
that still got built. It was embossed in the front.
So what's his name won that, but he didn't want it because he had a fancy ass still already. He sold it to Bean. I think Bean sold it to somebody else, and somebody else. Who knows? I bet I could track it down. I bet Sean Rigsby knows where that motherfucker is. He's like the still historian.
Oh, it was still. It was a nice. I mean, it was a beautiful conversation piece with all the autographs and stuff. But I just wanted to try and help catch a bait out as much as we could, and I still miss it. It used to sit under my TV in my bar, and people go, "Oh, that's badass."
Yeah.
When, as a matter of fact, we would. I won it at auction at Maggie Valley. My lady didn't even know I was bidding on it. I didn't have the money to cover it, so when I won it, I was like, "Hey, I need to borrow a few $100." It's like, for what? Well, I'm taking it still home. She created a monster.
Hey, Freddie asked you, Phil, what's your favorite moonshine to make?
Probably corn liquor. I really like corn liquor, man. I like it. That's what I cut my teeth on, and I love the way it tastes. I love, I've tried all kinds of corn too. Like, I've made liquor from probably 20 different colors of corn, and they all taste different, but they're all good to me. There's ones that I like better than others, but I love corn liquor, man.
What's your favorite heirloom to run?
Ohio Blue.
Yeah, Uncle Joey said that blue corn.
Uncle Joey said, yeah, that blue corn, yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, it's
right.
well, and a corn mash smells so good when you make it. God, it makes you hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. Like man, I'm a grits eating motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. I could eat. I made grits out of some heirloom corn one time.
Oh yeah.
I ground it up real fine, took it in the house. I fucking cooked that shit in the microwave. No, I cooked it on the stove. Cooked it on the stove with boiling water, stirred it up, and I was sitting there thinking, like, I could cook this in the microwave too. But boiled the water, kept it stirred, added sugar, butter, a little bit of milk. Fuck that shit up, dude. It was good. I think it was Ohio Blue Grits.
There you go.
I made cornbread out of Bloody Butcher one, or was it Jimmy Red? Fuck yeah.
I'm an eater.
I love grits, dude. That's why when you're cooking corn liquor,
Huh? Yeah, I love my corn liquor. Like I said, any grain-based liquor I prefer over a fruit or even a rum. Although Alfredo's maybe the first bottle he put out, that shit was delicious.
Oh yeah, Everglades White Lightning.
Yeah, it has Everglades White Lightning. I mean, if I drink a rum, I gotta have it, mixed with some. That White Lightning, I just drank straight down. Like, I mean, it was good. There wasn't no burning. It was all good flavor.
Yeah, I like his Navy strength rum. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's got interesting botanicals in there that make it a little bit different than a regular spiced rum.
Well, I want to. Yeah, Frank, I used to be down by the Detroit area. I was in the suburbs just outside of Detroit. Frank Morsley. Ready? Oh, yeah, we already answered that question.
So, Phil, what you got any new projects you're thinking about?
I'm building that 1 gallon mason jar.
Yeah.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
test.
a 3/4?
No. With the copper, I'm putting 1 inch through it.
Okay, I was gonna say because I was wondering how much weight.
Yeah, I'm actually doing I soldered a 4-inch ferrule. The lid's big enough to where you could solder a 4-inch ferrule to the lid.
Oh wow!
So I soldered a 4-inch ferrule to the lid, cut that out, making another 4-inch ferrule to put on top. I got a copper plate that I soldered to that 4-inch ferrule, and I'm going to have 2 1-inch pipes coming out. I think I'm going to go to 1.5 inch fittings. I might leave them up. That way you could go down on them. That way you could use it on a copper pot if you wanted to, or you could just make arms. Like I could make arms for it. I don't know. Like every time I'm working on it, I think about old Chad there. Because he's king of the 1 gallon, man. That motherfucker ran 1 gallon fucking jars for years, and he pasted the fuck out of them. So if this gasket that's in this works, I might end up sending him one, fucking just to get him to try it out. But I gotta test it first. Hey, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Man. So, Moonshiner Chad said that was the best story than that Phill Billy making his blue grits. What story was he talking about?
Phill Billy was using that blue corn to make his grits.
Oh, okay, Frank. Yeah, I remember talking to you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, Chad said dill pickle jars. Oh yeah, man.
Well, I had a couple out in that's not my still room that they were left here. And the old lady, when we had that flood, I must have had 300 mason jars just filled with, canning with vegetables and stuff. Instead of dumping out, she took it down to where the dump was and threw them all out. I said, why? One, they're worth money. 2, I could have used them. Ricky, the cat's doing something weird.
Yeah, it's like we're saying, I've never I've never actually had a problem with glass on a jar rig. Like I said, the only time I've ever seen somebody or heard of somebody having an issue, we
Yeah.
start asking them questions about what they did before they stuck it on there. Usually what it is somebody that's running outside in the summertime. It's hot, your still's hot. And they went and they grabbed a fresh jar from inside their air conditioned house. And they stuck that thing on there and they opened that valve up and boom. It was
The only thing I'd done was I did deep. I didn't open my bypass. And I went to change the jar out, and I popped a hole off the side of the jar. Blueberry juice went everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I never screwed up, but it was my own stupidity.
Yeah, Frank, mason jars are getting expensive. Everything's getting expensive nowadays.
$15 a pack.
Yeah. And, yeah. So when did you start? Have you always used ferrules on your stuff, or when did you start going there?
We recently had our own ferrules made also.
Okay.
So we make we get end caps and we have holes put inside them to where you could solder a 1/2 inch pipe right to that 1.5 inch ferrule or whatever size. But we've slowly switched from unions. We still offer a union option. Like if you want unions, you can use them, but they take wear and tear. And when you're wrenching on them unions, you end up fucking tearing them up over time. Like they last years, and they're easy to desolder and solder. But there's a lot of people that do this that just they're not like they don't have soldering skills. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
They don't. So we started recently switching to ferrules. We've used on our big stills. We've always used 1.5 inches from the minute we started building them, because we like the way that they look like the pipes that Adam from Copper Stillco does. Like it's got 1 inch pipe with 1.5 inch ferrule. It's really 1.25 inches, but it fits 1.5 inches hookups. Yep. Like the only difference is the inside diameter is different from 1.5 inches. But 1 inch pipe slides in. You can solder a bead around that. It looks fucking uniform and beautiful. So we've made them. When we started building pipes to go to big stills, I called him and was like, "Where do you get these ferrules at, man?" And he told me what they was. Then I contacted somebody and it was like, "I need you to make me this ferrule. I need to buy 200 at a time." And now I have my own ferrules made. I direct buy from the manufacturers, man. Most of it comes from China. I ain't gonna lie, but that's anything stainless is gonna come from a Chinese manufacturer, and even if you buy like the Dernord or whatever, like I believe their shit's made in China too. I think they're a Chinese company. I'm not sure about that. Still Dragon probably has their shit made in China. I don't know about these things. I could be wrong, but I'm willing to say to be able to afford any stainless parts, you got to get your stainless from China. You build your copper.
That's what I was going to say. Is if they've got any kind of reasonable price, it probably came from China.
Yeah, and then the price of some things from Dernord and Still Dragon, which. They're both great companies from what I could see. They make quality stuff, but I have to be able to get put some meat on the bone. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I have to have a lot of my parts made. I can't go and resell their shit. There's no way. Because their shit's already more expensive than what I could sell it for. You know what I mean? Like I gotta offer something for a cheaper price, but the same quality. So I just have I have a direct connection with a Chinese manufacturer, and they'll build me whatever I want. Like I'll send them CAD files, be like, because I got a buddy who's real smart, and if I'm like, you know, design this and fucking put a hole here and put a hole there, and I want it to be this big. He'll break out the micrometer. He'll punch in some numbers. He'll give me a fucking file. I'll send that shit out. You get a thing. But, you know, sometimes it's a gamble. Like, you got to buy a mold. But if you bought a mold for something in the United States, you better be rich.
I was gonna say it's cost you a fortune to get a good mold, a die, especially anything for that's going to be die cast.
Yeah.
And
Stamp.
let's
And then,
see.
and then you gotta pay that run. Huh? Oh, shots.
Yeah, shots.
I don't know where this I still don't know where this come from or who you got it from. It's almost like a spiced rum.
Yeah, Frank says he only buys 304 stainless.
That's what it
Or
is.
16.
That's what it is. That's all.
I'll be right back.
So a lot of your recipes you do, like your sipping creams, did you just come up with that off the cuff of your sleeve, or?
Yeah, I do.
I've made quite a few of them. They turn out really nice. I mean, the women like them. They're way too sweet for me, for my likings, but I've sold so much of your sipping cream up in Michigan. Like, it's sickening how much I sold.
The fucking ladies love it, man. I'll sit down with water. You know, I used to waste a lot of liquor. Used to waste a lot of liquor. But then I started thinking, like, if it tastes good with water, it's going to taste good with liquor. So I experiment. I'll take water and I'll take like spoonful of this, spoonful of that, shake it up, taste it, and I'll make shit that people can make on the go real easy. And then I'll also do a version of it that you cook on the stove. But I'll sit down with something, a flavor, and I'll try it. And then I'll get people. I'll even take my kids, like the water versions.
Yeah.
I'll have my kids try them. Like, they won't have no alcohol in it, but I'll be like, try this one and try this one. You know, like for example, I just made a watermelon post flavor. I sat down with 3 different concoctions. They were all 3 really good, but I'm like, I bring them in the room. I bring people, my family, you know, my wife, my in-laws, my kids, and it's all made with water at first before I go and waste liquor on something, because, you know, a lot of this shit's getting tossed because it's not going to be as good as something else. So I'll have them all try it, and I'll be like, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? And they're like, I like number 1, and I'll write a number on the jar.
Right.
And they'll be like, I like number 1. And then I'll see who likes, who all likes. And the one that the most people like out of all of them, that's what I go with. Like, I have a panel of people that I'll use to test my flavors on. And, if I see 8 out of 10 people choose number 1, I'm going to go and that's the one. And then I'll take that one, I'll tweak it a couple different ways, and I'll do it again. And I'll see what flavor the most amount of people seem to enjoy the most. And I ask them questions like, is that too sweet? Is it not sweet enough? And it's always sweet as fuck, because I'm sugar daddy, son. But yeah, man, that's how I come up with a lot of them. I'll get something new. Like, I'll sit around and I'll be like, man, what do I like? Like, I even was going to make a coffee sipping cream, and I hate fucking coffee, dude. I fucking hate it. But I was going to make one for other people because I'm good at mixing shit. I'm good at making shit, and I know what people like. I just made a maple liqueur, but I'm going to redo it now. It was great. The first minute I made it's still great. but the reaction that the vanilla had with the liquor made, like, because sometimes when you mix things together, esters will come out of something and it'll change.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
as it sits, it changes.
After a few days, now my maple liqueur has a little twinge of coconut, which is like, it's good, but I don't want coconut flavor in my maple liqueur. So I'm either going to try it with a different kind of vanilla beans, try it a different way. And I was also thinking about trying one that has less sweetness. This one's like fucking syrup, dude. It's sweet as shit. But I'll keep working the bugs out of things over the years. I'll make a video, and every drink I make a video about, it's a good fucking drink. But some of them I'm not finished with yet.
Right.
Like this one, I think I'm going to give it a second try, and if it's not as good as this one, then this is going to stay the winner. Just like my apple pie, I changed my apple pie fucking 20 times over the years. So I got it how I like it the most. It's fucking perfect. Like I used to use half white sugar and half brown sugar.
Right.
And one time I was like, man, I got some dark brown sugar and I made it with all brown sugar, and it was so much fucking better to me.
Yeah.
I won't use white sugar in my apple pie no more.
Right. Yeah, it's
Hey,
I'll tell you, Big E gave me a bottle of your flaming hot Cheetos, and that stuff it literally tastes just like you ate a Cheeto and took a shot.
Burn you in the back of the throat, that pepper.
No, but yeah. I mean, but yeah, it does. It tastes like you threw a handful of Cheetos in your mouth and did a shot.
Hey, Phil, can you see the comments by any chance?
Burnt sugar whiskey recipe, not brown butter though. I could try it, brother. I could try it. You know what's really hard that I'm gonna do soon? I get a lot of requests for a butter pecan.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna make one, but it's gonna be a one-time thing because the way I gotta make it, there's so much shit that you gotta do to it to make it a butter pecan. Like right now, I'm making a bacon moonshine. It's actually in my freezer right now. I'm fat washing some liquor.
Right.
So to fat wash, to get like butter or bacon flavoring, you have to fat wash it. So you add the brown butter to liquor, put it in the freezer, shake it up, get it good and infused, then put it in the freezer. The fat will solidify and the alcohol won't. You pour the alcohol through a strainer. You keep doing it until the liquor's clean and not so greasy.
Yep.
And that alcohol will have some of that flavor of bacon or flavor of butter. So I got to do that with butter for the butter pecan. That's later. But right now for the bacon, it's still kind of gross looking. So I'm still clean. I'm still washing it. I'm fat washing it.
Right.
It'll take a few times, but I've tried it and it seems pretty concentrated. So I'm thinking that if I take that once it's clean and I mix it with another jar of just regular liquor,
Right.
then
that'll calm it down.
Yeah, because it's the bacon's. I used a lot of bacon grease. I used 4 strips of thick cut bacon, let it sit for a couple days, and then I froze it, started cleaning it. But
So what's the most out of the box thing you've ever come up with to do? Like you know Justin Meredith, right?
who?
Justin Meredith, he won this past season. He did the brisket. He come out with a taco flavored moonshine, and I'll tell you what, Jeremy can back me up on this. You taste it; it's all taco. You mix it with a Bloody Mary, and you get Bloody Mary up front and taco on the back end. I mean, it's fucking really good.
killer, dude. That's killer.
Yeah,
So he's got it all right. Yeah. You taste the shell and everything. It's like you drinking a fucking taco.
He ought to send me some. Send me some, motherfucker. Send me some. God damn it.
Justin, telling you that because he's been really busy. He's been working out of state. Works for this auction house and been traveling all over. But I talked to him last week and he was having some health issues. But he said his shit's still up a drop zone. They're working on, he sent him like 4 different flavors to try. He does a strawberry cheesecake that is like, I mean, you're eating a cheesecake.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be for the old lady. It was supposed to be for the old lady. I couldn't help myself. One, I love strawberry cheesecake, but this was really fucking good.
Is it thick?
Yeah,
it's a sipping cream.
It's a sipping cream, but he uses that condensed milk and something else in it, and it's. I mean, he's an hour away. He mailed it to me, and they're still good what he got here.
I made a strawberry cheesecake,
Did you?
and it was fucking great. I used fucking Jello pudding cheesecake mix.
Okay.
And then I used strawberry syrup from first strawberry syrup like you put in your milk.
Yep.
It's fucking good.
Nestle Quick or whatever.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah.
It was great. I didn't even know. He came on a podcast one time, Justin.
Yeah.
He's been on a couple of ours.
He's like, hey man, he was like, I use your videos for some inspiration.
Well, your video inspired a lot of us. I mean, I guarantee it did me. I mean, I got bored making the same old flavors, and I said, well, hell, let's see what flavor we got going on. And I come up with some good ones. Like I said, I've turned a lot. I've sold a lot of it.
Yeah.
Well, especially the sippy creams, they're easy to make, and people don't mind having to shake the jar up once in a while. Need be.
Yeah.
I prefer using the liquid creamer over the powder, obviously, shelf stable, and you ain't got to shake it up.
Yeah.
But
I used to use the fucking powder, but now I use the liquid. It's so much easier. As long as you keep it refrigerated, it lasts a good while. The most craziest thing I think I've ever did was either the hot Cheetos. I did a biscuits and gravy flavored moonshine.
Oh, that was what he wanted to do.
Them donuts, I did them donuts, but something about them donuts, what I should have done during the mash is I should have cold crashed it and got rid of a lot of that fat.
Yeah.
There was so much fat in them donuts. Like the first jar that come out, it was good, but every bit that came out after that got worse and worse, and then it eventually tasted like burnt grease. It was fucking nasty. But that very first little bit, the very first pint was good as fuck. Like, it's wild. Like, but biscuits and gravy, that was a totally different deal. That was taking liquor and infusing it and then rerunning the liquor.
Okay, yeah.
A whole different type of process. And if you do it that way, you can impart any flavor into the liquor. Just about.
I've been thinking about, I make all my own summer sausage from my venison, and I've been thinking about trying to do a venison summer sausage flavor. But man, I just hate the thought of what my still's going to look like when I'm done. How much cleaning it's going to take.
Yeah. That's the problem too. That's why it's good to play with shit like this on like a little stainless stovetop still.
Yeah.
But have like copper pipe in it, so you get a little.
That's what I'd do. That I got that 18-gallon Beaver that the fiance bought me. We got me hooked on this shit. But I put all copper pipes on it. I got a copper condenser off James Hatfield and a copper thumper off Hatfield. And that's what I ran for the first 4 years I was making liquor, and it made great liquor. And then I decided to go with that 20-gallon I got off Silcott. we'll put it this way. I named my still a long time for a reason. You can imagine what that was, huh? But I've been running that, and then I put that double jar rig I bought off you on it, and that's made such an improvement. I can do so much more with it. I've learned a lot of tricks with it. Like, I won't start infusing my liquor until I'm right at whatever proof I want. Ready to the start of my hearts. I'll shoot the thumper with my infuser, and then I'll open the bypass up with them jars, and everything you get out is just pure flavor. And I've learned that from when I first started running just without infusing. It tastes that first jar, the high heads, and it's all flavor. It's all sweet. So I figured if I waited until later in the run to start infusing, if nothing's been diluted, that's worked out really good so far.
Hell yeah.
No, I love them jar rigs. I probably got to get a hold of you here soon and have you do a 4-jar for me.
I'll have to build anything you ever want.
Oh, I know you can. But
you're building copper stills now, aren't you, Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, full of copper setups.
Yes, sir.
The time to buy a still would have been before Trump started all these tariffs. I like Trump. I believe what he's doing is going to benefit the country, but man, it's putting a hurting on everybody.
Yeah, it's
for the rich, except for the rich.
Hey, Kenny Parker.
The problem with Menards right now is they just quit carrying that copper. I don't know if they can't get it, but they started carrying a thicker pipe, which, I mean, I'm going to use what I can get. You know what I mean?
Everything's getting more expensive nowadays. Like you said, Roger. Hopefully, it's doesn't last too long.
Well, if the blue collar worker and the lower class could benefit from them tariffs, that'd be awesome. I mean, the rich don't need no more free money, but I keep reading here and there that the tariffs are supposed to benefit us. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly a bluff because we're getting charged tariffs. So it's like if you're going to charge us tariffs, we're going to do the same thing back, and then it's gonna balance out because they're gonna fucking quit doing that bullshit to us.
Yeah.
That's before World War II, we had the same tariffs that everybody else had, but then after World War II, we paused all our tariffs. We never started them back, and the other countries just kept adding tariffs. And so, it ended up putting us behind. There's definitely a rebalancing that needs to happen there.
I think it's basically it's going to be a war. Who's got the biggest cock and who's going to stand the longest? And
that's the thing I like is that he's got a big old set of brass balls, dude.
Oh yeah.
Do the things. I mean, he's not the best speaker in the world, but
no. Better than Biden, but he needs no one to shut up.
Well, I mean, the shit like, well, we're going fucking. You're going to be the 51st state, motherfucker. I can't believe this guy just fucking said that shit. That is fucking killer. That is awesome. And I'd much rather have that than what the fuck was in there before. And
definitely.
I do believe it's
we could have had.
I believe it's all for show. I do believe that there's corruption all across the board.
Oh
yeah. It's all it's the World Wrestling Federation.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, both sides of politics are screwing us all. I mean, it's become all about power.
Yeah.
Scott Johnson says, "Gulf of America."
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad he done that one. But
Somebody
all through life, it's always been Gulf of Mexico.
you know, the whole country, all the people who earned this country, all the people who worked for this country and built this country, and everyone whose forefathers have died for this country hasn't had somebody have a voice for them in years.
Yep.
And that's the problem. Is like you can't sit there and chastise us for fucking 30 years on some made up bullshit, trying to use guilt that we shouldn't have about some bullshit we didn't do, and then call us colonizers. It's like, you're fucking welcome. You're welcome, motherfucker. Where would you be without that? First off, where would you be without that? And then they're always like, you immigrated here. Like, you hear a lot of that shit. Like, no, we didn't. We conquered this fucking shit. We are conquerors. We're conquerors. We're not fucking immigrants. There's a big fucking difference. We came here and took this shit.
Y'all took it from my people.
And, hey, man, it's just what it is.
I know.
Just on that
That's
Indian fucking cowboy bullshit. And they act like them fucking Indians weren't savages too.
Oh yeah, we were, or they were. I mean, well, I'm not, but
We, you know, they didn't start killing women and children. Who killed women and children first? Once
Yeah.
they started doing that shit, it was like, here's some blankets with goddamn diseases on them, son. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So that argument goes both fucking directions.
oh, I know.
And I love fucking Indians, and I have some of my trees, but I don't have any Indian DNA because it's a recessive gene. It sucks because it'd be cool to be able to tell people I'm part Cherokee and Choctaw, but I don't have none because the genes are recessive, and that sucks for them. Is because they've been bred out. They've been bred
Right.
to.
It's like I'm only a eighth Chippewa Indian, which is a Michigan tribe. My mother was a quarter. I mean, it breaks down in basically in quarters how the blood quantum works. So like, I've only got an eighth in me. I don't qualify for an Indian card, which it don't benefit me none. I mean, I live down here in the south, and I mean, you got to live up on the res or be in that where that tribe's from. Now my fiance, she's 3/4 Chippewa. She's the whitest fucking Indian I've ever met too. I'm serious.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't really benefit you unless you're Eastern Band Cherokee.
Or no,
any other Native American, you're just kind of another. I mean, I grew up on a reservation. I went to a reservation, but the thing is the people that have it made are the Eastern Band Cherokee. At 18 years old, you're giving $500,000 into a trust fund.
God damn,
You also get a check every single month for that. Basically, is a share of all the casino profits.
Yep.
All of that kind of stuff. You also, if you go to college, it is a full ride. If whether it's Harvard, whatever, it's a full ride. They pay for everything. You're good to go. If you're Eastern Band Cherokee and if you take advantage of it, you can be very well off.
Well, I mean, up in Michigan, you got the Ottawa tribe, you got the Ojibwe tribe, you got so many different these other tribes that all own casinos. The Chippewas do too. The other tribes, they actually give the money back to their people. Like I'd be an elder right now, and I'd get $2,500 a month. But the Chippewa band of the Sioux Canadian Indians don't believe in sharing, I guess. Now, for the other tribe, I get, like I said, $2,500 a month.
Yeah, the Eastern Band Cherokee, they're the only Native American tribe in this country that they own all their own land. And it goes back to, there was a white man that married an Eastern Band Cherokee native, and he was an attorney. And he ended up buying up all the land using their money, but then gave it back to them. Because at that time, you couldn't buy it as a Native American. But he could buy it, and then he could transfer the ownership back to him. And so they did that. And so now they also, any business you open there, anything, all that money goes to them, and then they redistribute it out to tribe.
Good for them. I love the Indians. Always have. But when it comes to the truth and guilt, I won't feel guilty for shit that I didn't do. I'll tell you the truth about it. And I think that I feel bad for the Native Americans because they've been bred out. And what's happened with them is not happening with somebody else. So, you know, I say fucking, you know, whatever land they got, start fucking, man. Make some more Indian babies.
Well, that okay. It's like, okay, I keep hearing, oh, I'm oppressed. Well, how are you oppressed? You never were out that field picking cotton. You know, I'm not. You know, I never owned a slave. So how are you all oppressed?
Yeah, it's all a bunch of brainwashing that is going down to pit poor people against poor people. That's what it is.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
Fighting against other poor people, saying that how you got it. Man, I grew up in Columbus when I was a kid, and my best friends were fucking black. I lived in the same hood next door to a motherfucker. We hung out. We was poor together, but motherfucker would look at me as if I had something they didn't have. This motherfucker would sell crack on Sullivan fucking Avenue, get chased by the cops, and then tell me that they're fucking with him because he's black.
Yeah.
Like, I was a kid, I didn't say it out loud, but I'm sitting there thinking, like, they fucking seen you sell that geeker fucking crack rock, motherfucker. They seen you, so they chased you, and then you had to swallow your crack, but it's because you're black. At that point, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done with these motherfuckers. I moved in with my dad. I got the fuck away from them. All them motherfuckers are in prison now or dead. And it ain't because they're fucking black.
Right.
The fucking
choices they made. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, it's just like the statues now. You want to go? You want to go? All right. These guys, their statues being removed. Why should they be removed? That's part of history. You know, but we still have. I mean, I'm not racist anyway. I mean, there's good and bad in every race. But you got, you got Martin Luther King Boulevard. You got that martyr.
All people are my tribe.
Right. Exactly.
My tribe, your tribe, and we're all that way. Black, white, Mexican, fucking.
Well, the other thing is you know, all this tearing down of Confederate statues, stuff like that. I don't really believe in that because one, if the guy was bad, then let's make sure people remember he was bad. But then, on the other
hand,
that war was not all about slavery because General Jeb Stuart never owned a slave. He was an abolitionist. He didn't believe in slavery. General Grant, however, for the North, did own slaves. So clearly, this wasn't about slavery. It was about control. And the southern states wanted to be able to do their own thing. They would be they'd be under the umbrella of the United States government, but they wanted their own states' rights to make their own decisions because they were getting screwed out of every business deal on the planet. I mean, the largest slave owner in America lived in New York State. So, I mean, clearly it wasn't about slavery.
Racism in this country was almost non-existent until Obama won the presidency. Who voted him in was the same people that he told everyone was evil was the white people that fucking voted for him. And
Yep.
everyone was like, you know, you got Wycliffe fucking makes a song, If I Was President. Motherfucker, y'all was president. We voted for him because we wanted him over that pasty ass fucking white dude. We voted for fucking Obama. And he went in there and he fucking told everybody about all this made up bullshit racism that existed. And he stirred the country against each other. And it was no longer us against fucking Iran, or not Iran, but us against fucking Afghanistan and us against fucking tyrannical fucking Muslims. It was now, and that made me do a look. That made me do research because he kept going on about how racism this and that, and that's not what I seen growing up. What I seen is I seen cops not fuck with black people because they were scared that the black people was going to call racism. Because every time you see somebody that's black get fucked with, they say, "You fucking with me because I'm black. You fucking with me because I'm black." No, he's fucking with you because you ain't got no license plates on your motherfucking car and you're selling drugs. That's why he's fucking with you. Now,
Exactly.
my white ass, if I was to drive around without license plates, where they gonna take me? County fucking jail. But I watch black people get pulled over with no fucking license plates, cuss the cop out, and the cop let him leave. And my motherfucking ass will be in county jail. I seen that shit go down all the time growing up. So I seen it differently. So when Obama won, I did research. I went on and I looked. Because you're talking about fucking black on white hate crime or white on black hate crime. It's non-existent. It's non-fucking existent. There's like 6,000 people in the Klan. That's almost non-existent.
Yeah.
They would die if y'all quit saying their name. But their
Yep.
names get said all the fucking time. And I get it. If you think that the rebel flag is racist, I won't fly one. Out of respect. I will give you that respect. Because another fucking group that ruined that was the fucking Klan. They took that flag and they threw that flag at
They
every
turned it into a racist symbol.
Yeah, because originally all it was just a battle flag, and it had nothing to do with slavery. I mean, it just
out of respect, I won't fly that. Out of respect, I won't say the N-word. Out of respect, I'll treat you the same as me. I know black people that come in here and stay at my house and be a part of the family. Love them. But as a whole, as a my tribe, your tribe shit, I'm always going to be honest. And I'm not going to feel guilty for shit I didn't do. I'm not going to feel guilty. You call me a colonizer, you suck my dick. You're welcome. You're welcome. For that, where would you be? Wasn't for that, where the fuck would you be? Remember
Right,
that.
right.
Where would you
Exactly.
be about it? Don't go to fucking we was kings bullshit.
Man, you're 100% right. I mean, you are. I mean, I'm the same way. I got black friends, and I mean, I done time in prison, and I had a lot of black friends in there. And I've never looked at race as a racial thing. It's always been you got good and bad in every race. So it's what side of the street you want to stand on is where you are.
Yeah,
Sin.
I used to be a Democrat. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I ain't fucking one now. Y'all they done been infiltrated. Your party has been infiltrated and goddamn lost their fucking minds. Lost their minds.
Oh.
I'm not a Republican either, but I sure as fuck ain't no longer a Democrat. Crazy motherfuckers. And some of y'all ain't so bad, but and I get along with you. I got a lot of Democrat friends. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Your party has lost your fucking mind. You lost your fucking mind.
I've got a couple of cousins and a niece and a couple of nephews that are full blown Democrats. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna tell you. I think Trump would have been a better choice than any election. They get all frustrated. They won't talk to me for 6 months. Well,
You want me to sign up for my own genocide? You want me to vote for my own genocide? Please eat a dick. Please eat a dick. I ain't fucking down with that.
I've got a great example for you, man. And if you end up in a North Carolina state penitentiary, you will. What's funny is inside there are white boys. The Crips in there, almost all of them are white, and they are running around using the N-word constantly. And what's funny is, not one black inmate cares that they're using that word. Doesn't care at all. They actually get along.
But you or I go use that word.
It's funny because people think that all this is so bad, but the funny thing is you get inside that environment and they don't care. It's not a race. It's not a racism thing. And it's really funny that you're sitting there looking at a bunch of Crips that are white.
Yeah, I think when you're fucking 40 years old and you still want to be something that it's a low IQ thing. It really is. It's a low fucking IQ thing. And you know, I want the best for everybody, but don't blame me for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame me for some shit. I don't feel guilty for nothing, motherfucker, because I'm a descendant of poor people. I could track back my history. I'm not a fucking descendant of any slave owner except for one family part that might have owned slaves, and that was because my grandma was raped when she was 16 years old. And it took me until I was 40 years old to do a DNA test to find that I'm related to them people, because they sat there and they tried to tell my family that my grandma was lying and that he not my grandpa and he didn't rape my grandma. I'm a descendant of no slave owners, but I got a raper in my family. My grandpa was a rapist. Straight up.
Damn.
And that's gonna piss some people off if you're watching. It's the fucking truth. You got a problem with it?
Yeah, I mean, my sister had that DNA test done just to find out our heritage, and we found a lot of like I'm related to Hatfield. I don't know what part of Hatfield, but I'm related to Hatfields.
I'm related to Hatfield.
I had 3 uncles that fought in the Confederate or the Civil War. Most of my family's from northern Michigan. They were all poor. I mean, I remember going to Granny's house, the house my mom grew up in. She was the baby of 17 kids, mind you. You could see through the cracks in the floor, see the ground. I mean, we had to go out to the artesian well and haul 5-gallon buckets of water up, heat it on the wood stove, take a bath in a little washer, like a little tub or a water trough. And then, that was the way it was up there. We had to go outside of the outhouse. The outhouse was on the other side of the barn. It sucked. But that was life. I mean, that's how I remember it. That's how I'm proud I was raised that way. It's made me the man I am today. I mean, I'm not afraid to do anything,
Yeah, I just found out I'm related to Hatfield also, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Jason Fisher did he did some of my family tree.
Okay,
cool.
He's
a
genealogist type dude, I guess. He's pretty
That's very cool.
Yeah, all of my dad's side of the family is from West Virginia, so I guess that's where it come in at. But I don't know how far back. She never really got into it. It just showed up Hatfield. I forget which one it was. But I mean, it's so. I mean, there's so many generations after that. It's
Yeah.
I don't consider myself a Hatfield by no means, but the history of it's pretty cool,
Yeah, I don't know any of them. I ain't never met any of them, but it's cool to find shit like that in your family tree. Like my mom's on my mom's side of the family are mostly German, and there's a famous letter that I'm related to the Conkles, but a long time ago it was Kunkel. You know what I mean? It was German.
Yeah.
But the spelling changed when it came to the United States after a while. But there's a famous preacher. Preacher come over on a ship, and the ship was bad. I mean, the Dutch ship, and they made everybody indentured servants. And he wrote this letter going back to Germany. It became kind of like a famous letter. warning people not to get on any Dutch ships to come here because they pretty much enslaved enslaved the people that came on the ships. And then, like, most of them died on the trip because the way they did them dirty, robbed every fucking, like, they come over here with life savings, but on the ship, they'd be like, I got a biscuit, you're starving to death, I'll sell you this biscuit for $200 fucking dollars. And the motherfucker's like, all right, you know, it's crazy. It was pretty cool finding that shit.
Yeah. It's amazing what they can do with that DNA shit.
Yeah, actually, I got. Since we're talking about it, I'll tell you what the worst thing to ever happen to slaves was: the 13th Amendment. Down here in Atlanta, my son and I found a few years ago a piece of property. We went down and were hiking a piece of property, 75 acres of woods in the middle of Atlanta, kind of trying to figure out what it was all about. Why is it empty? Well, we ended up finding all these tunnels under the ground down there. We started going back and doing research. Everything we did, now the city of Atlanta is, because of what we did, they've taken over the property because of the history there. But basically, that place was a brickyard. And what the owner of the brickyard would do is, after the 13th Amendment, when slaves were freed, they didn't have jobs. Well, it was against the law to be a vagrant. So what the owner of that brickyard did was the police rounded up all of the slaves from the area, and now they were free. And he took those people, worked them to death, literally would work them until they died, and then just go get more free ones from the jail. And so, unfortunately, the 13th Amendment was set up actually technically in a way that put people in a situation where they no longer were bought. They were now free and could be worked to death cheaply. They were disposable. And 3,000 people died on that property. And so since then, the city of Atlanta has taken it over, and they're going to turn it into a memorial for all the people that died there. But when we researched that and started finding it out, the other thing we found out was President Lincoln, even though he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, he also did not like black people. There were 6,000 black people in the area that he had put out on boats and dropped off out in the ocean.
You own slavery.
When we started finding all this out, we realized, people don't really understand what the real history is, because unfortunately, the people that win are the ones that write the history books.
Yeah. I feel terrible for the shit that black folks went through. Like, they went through some terrible shit. That, fucking government experimented on them and shit like that. But I'm not responsible for any of that. I descend from poor ass people, just like most people that you're ever going to meet. So when it comes to like bearing any burden for that, I don't. I'm not responsible. Don't push guilt onto me. I feel bad for y'all. I hope y'all win. I hope y'all get motherfucking Laconda or whatever the fuck. You have Shangri-La. But I'm not responsible for that shit. Don't push it on me. And don't try to.
Well, it's just like in this country.
You know what I mean?
It's just like in this country when they're pushing all these other things. The way I look at it is, I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever. I don't care if you want to marry your dog, you want to marry a tree out back. I don't give a shit. Just don't make me have to be a part of it. And
don't force it on me.
I hate like TV and shit. Like the fucking TV shows and shit like that. They're pushing all that shit.
Yeah.
Like
What
growing
the
up,
fuck
growing
did I
up.
just come into?
Oh, pretty heated. That's
Oh,
just like growing up. Alice in Wonderland was always white, right? Now we got this movie out where she's black.
Uncle Drunk
What the hell?
again.
Hell. Totally
Hey,
my fault.
hey, well, what I think,
Yeah, that's
what I
Well,
really
fucking
think is
hi,
funny.
guys. Fucking hi. Like,
Hey,
I
Hi.
don't know what
Shonda.
hi. I don't know what I walked into, but
Hey,
I'm
where are
like,
you at? Where are you at?
I'm at the fucking bar making money.
Oh, that's right. This
But
is
your
your Wednesday night gig.
girls mud wrestling tonight.
No, we're not
Hey, they got
mother.
strippers back there though.
I can't tell you.
Turn that
Yeah,
camera
they
around.
do.
Check 'em
Yeah,
out.
they do.
Well, the
What?
bartender.
Just kind of pan the camera around.
Listen, I'm in the car hiding right now because it is a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
And she's gone.
No.
I didn't know she popped in until I looked and she was there. You bring her in?
Yeah, I brought her in.
I wasn't paying attention to the bottom screen. You got her?
Yeah, I think. There we go.
Motherfucker, I always drop shit any fucking way. So it's a little hood here, right? So I got my blinky under my leg as I'm sitting in the parking lot. But everybody's really, really good to me. Like they're really, 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 really good. But the bartender's a stripper. She likes
I got
me. She's cute. You know. You never know where the night's gonna go. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, well, and you Ohio people, man, y'all got it made up there.
Don't be talking.
Y'all can make whatever you want, smoke whatever you want. I mean,
Grow whatever you want.
Hoods? Hold on, don't say
They
that. Do
just
you know what
don't
kind
care.
of hoods? You know what kind of hoods we live in?
Yeah,
Ohio
we
is
can go through shit.
Ohio's really, really hood, bro.
I remember one time we were coming down from Michigan and we got into Cincinnati. We had Terry's daughter with us. She we this big industrial area off 75. She looks down there. She goes, "Hey, let's go check out the ghetto." So, okay, let's go. We're driving down there.
Yeah.
Prostitutes everywhere. You could tell it wasn't where the white man was supposed to be.
Listen, one thing.
It's Scotty. You know?
There's a couple places here that you shouldn't go if you're white. You just
Right.
shouldn't.
But I
And
will
that's
tell
another
you.
thing. Speaking of the whole race thing, is if you're black, you can go anywhere you want. But if you're white,
Yeah.
soda bass, you're getting fucking murdered, especially if it's dark. If you're white,
At least a beat down.
unless
you go down
unless you're Shonda.
you're getting fucking killed.
Fuck you, Jeremy. I'm good in all the hoods. Listen, I've lived a very eventful life, and I've been very cultured, and my family is all different races.
Shonda's got her own weapons on the end of her fingers. Them damn knife blades she's got there.
I don't fucking play. Listen, because I'm from a city. I'm from a city that literally you don't come here for vacation because you might not go home.
Yeah.
Come on vacation.
Yeah.
The slam.
Cincinnati people are crazy. I mean, literally a group of freaking people beat down a man and a woman. And the mayor of the city wanted the man and the woman charged with
they're
crime.
charged. They're charged.
A whole group of people beat two people down, and they wanted to charge the two people for the crime.
They did it.
That is fucked up. That's beyond fucked up.
Jeremy,
That's the world we live in, dude.
They charged
That's
him.
the world we live in right
Oh,
now.
did they?
Yeah, exactly.
What they charge him with?
Being white.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was a black neighborhood. All it was.
Look,
You guys, I understand. Like,
I mean, it was on video. I mean, all these people stomping on him, kicking him. I mean, tons of people.
disgusting.
And then them
Fucking
punching the
disgusting.
woman, all this. And somehow those people that beat them down were the victims.
Welcome to America, motherfucker.
Our mayor is very liberal. Our mayor is a joke.
It's clown world. We live in clown world. We're living in clown world, right? Fucking.
Best description of it.
Metaverse. It's the clown verse. You know how like you have when you watch the superheroes and they're like, which verse are we in? We're in the fucking clown verse.
And what's fucked up is people are gonna take what I've said tonight and they're gonna take it the wrong way.
Yep.
Oh, I don't care.
Fuck
Like,
'em.
if you're real and you don't have an IQ of 75, then I can dig you no matter what you look like, no matter what blood's running through your veins. But if you're retarded, you want to take it the wrong way, fucking, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You guys, I'm sorry, Phill Billy. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just had like 15 cars pull in, so I gotta go handle this real quick.
All right.
But
Go
it was
make
nice
some
seeing y'all,
money.
and if you're on late, boy, let me get my coins, let me get them. But if you guys are on later, I'll hop on. But I'm excited to see everyone at Farm the Bottle. I know you guys might not be there, but Phill
I
Billy,
can't go.
I'm coming for that watermelon challenge. I'm coming.
Hey,
coming for
Phil
it.
says he's ready.
I'm
And
ready.
we're gonna see. It's my first run of that, so we shall see. But if you guys are on later, I'm gonna hop on. But I gotta go make money. I love
Yeah,
it.
go make some money.
Love it.
Shine on.
See ya.
Always.
Hell yeah, man.
So your watermelon pretty good, Phil?
Yeah, that's good.
Did you just straight watermelon, or did you do any additive, like any syrups or anything?
You can't do anything else. It's just gotta be watermelon. Now, when I put my mash in my still, I added some watermelon flavoring to the mash.
Right, it can't be post flavored. It can't be post flavored. I mean, yeah, straight off the worm, but
That's how it came out. That's how it came out the end of the worm. Right
Yep.
there. Like you can
Yeah, so
infuse. You can infuse if you want.
you can do whatever you want as long as when it comes out of the worm, it's good.
yeah, that's where a peach one was.
You can't mix any other flavor with watermelon. It can't.
Right.
You can't use any flavor, anything. No other flavor.
And that's one question that Bam Bam had. He wanted to know if he could do like a mango watermelon or something, and that was the rule right there. Straight watermelon, no other fruits, no other flavors.
Yeah. It's gotta be watermelon. Because I got cantaloupe mash. I was thinking like, man, I'll run cantaloupe. Use watermelon into it. Watermelon's a hard motherfucker, dude. It's a hard one.
That's why John picked it. It's one of the hardest flavors other than strawberry. Gotta get your flavor to carry over.
I think we should do strawberry next year.
Oh, that'd be a good one. That's a good one. That's a tough one though.
Hey,
yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard to get come out smooth with it, with the seeds. But I found a way to get the seeds out.
Yeah, those seeds can be a little bit of an issue.
I did the one run I did of strawberry. I boiled the shit out of my strawberries. All the seeds fell out of the berries. And I dumped everything into the mash tun of water and all, but I put it through a strainer. I caught all the seeds, so I think my flavor didn't carry over as well as I wanted, but it wasn't hot. I mean, it was smooth going down. Just needed more flavor, so I mean, I'll work on that one another time because damn, strawberries are expensive.
what's up, bro?
Well, yeah.
Mike Tex Nichols says, "Hey, Phill Billy, what's up?"
What's up, brother? Yeah, I think we should do strawberry because, I mean, this has me like, this pushed me to do watermelon and perfect. And I like perfecting things. I like getting something under my belt that I haven't perfected yet. And watermelon's a hard motherfucker. So I tell you how I did it is I strained my watermelon and I removed the pulp because the pulp will get rotten, and it'll make it smell and taste like stinky feet. So I strained it, and I worked hard on it.
Big Beard still will, so they got some stuff coming off that's gonna be really different. So, I mean, hold on a second. We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. Possible the stream was entered or deleted on Facebook. Let me check. Like when I did that peach head test last year, a lot of people thought it was post flavor. No, I did the same thing I told you. Right when I got to 110, I shot that thumper with my infuse and I opened the valve, the bypass up. That was just pure sugar flavor that come out of there because, well, I had honey, I had pureed peaches in the one jar, I had a little bit of vintners and peaches in another jar, and then my infusion on the thumper, it was fresh peaches and peach syrup. I used a lot of peach syrup on that run. I couldn't believe I would have come out with that. And I bought a hydrometer just for that reason. If anybody doubted it, I had the hydrometer to prove it, but nobody challenged it. But
I think this year there's going to be in the competition.
Yeah,
there's going to be a burn test for every jar.
Oh yeah.
They're going to put some on a spoon and burn it. And if there's any residue left over, then,
The post flavored, yeah.
Yeah.
Even John Betts, he said, I can tell this has post flavored. You stick your fingers in the liquor and you blow on them, if they end up sticky, it's post flavored.
Yeah.
I never knew that until John had brought it up, so it's pretty interesting.
I got a post flavored watermelon. I can't wait for everybody to try though. I'll tell you that. It's fucking good. It's good, bro. I can't wait to see what people think of it. That's the joy I get, man. When you hand somebody something and the whole crowd goes fucking crazy and they're like, this is the shit. That's the best.
I am my worst critic. I mean, that's why I like go to random people. Hey, give this a try. Tell them what you think, and to hear their responses. I mean, it makes me feel good, like you said. I mean, I've done this. I made this happen.
Yeah.
But
hell yeah, it's the best, man. It's the best thing to do. Like, I love making liquor, dude.
I do too.
Yeah.
I wish I could, and I love building shit. But I love running liquor. I do. I fucking love. I wish I could do this twice as much as I do the builds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fucking love running.
Oh yeah. Frank, it's Facebook doing it. I don't know why you keep getting kicked off. I just got a message from them.
Yeah, Facebook is like, they're. I don't know if we upset them or what.
Fuck them.
We was talking about politics and fucking.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Because all of a sudden it's like Facebook's like trying to reject the fuck out of us right now.
I mean,
I
probably shouldn't have said about the Democrats.
But hey, we got freedom of speech. We're allowed to express our opinions.
I wanted Obama to win. I wanted Obama to win, but once he won,
You wish he didn't.
He ruined the country.
Yeah.
He made everybody racist against each other. He created this fucking fight between whites and blacks that wasn't there before, that didn't exist for fucking 50 years. We was 50 years free of that shit, and all of a sudden, all these lies about fucking hate this and hate that, and I hate that because it's created a divide. Even for me, like I didn't used to look at things the way I do now. Before, I was, I was a creationist, man. I wasn't this fucking. Now I'm like, fuck everybody, man,
Yeah.
I was all about, like, we all descended from the same fucking shit. We all are related. We're all family. Now,
Why can't we all get along?
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Like, either get along with me or stay the fuck away from me.
Exactly.
You
I really get it.
You're my friend, and you're legit. We're good as family. I don't give a fuck where you come from, what you look like. But don't push that shit on me, man. Don't sit there.
Yeah.
You want to make jokes? We can make jokes. Like, yeah, I get wet. I smell like a wet dog. I admit that shit. I'm all about humor. But that fucking trying to, push a motherfucker and guilt a motherfucker into some shit that just ain't true. Suck a dick.
There we go. I think I got us back on Facebook.
Mike just can't get along because we are family. So back to about how you love distilling. My favorite part about it is the mashing in, and that's been the hardest thing for me is because I can't. Like, I wanted to help Terry, my old lady, mash in her rum, her molasses. Like, no, get out of here. I got this. Okay. Then she's out there running, and I come out there, and she's like,
What's going on? Hey, man, there was a tip on there for you, right? I think so. I haven't checked. Let me know. There's a pork tip. Goddamn website.
Jeremy, have you sent Phil any of the stickers from the Capstoco? The
Yeah, I
copy
still got some.
still all those? No, did you
Yeah.
send Phil any yet?
Huh?
Oh, you sent some to? Have you sent Phil any?
Sorry, bro.
No,
I'm
Hey, no
still here.
problem.
I gotta tip the pizza man real quick.
No problem, buddy.
I'll send them some.
I was there. If not, I can always send them out some. There's been a couple other people that asked for them, and I don't remember writing shit down. I know what the hell he was on tonight. The comedian.
Santa D. Claus,
Yeah, he wanted some. That's who it was.
Donald Slovey.
Yeah, Donald Slow. Yeah, he wanted some, and there's some more I was gonna send out.
Yeah, actually,
Man,
I need to reach
My
out.
members just.
I need to reach out to Misty and Christy and get their address because I know they wanted some too.
I need to get some of those. Maybe talk to them lately.
No, but I'm still listening to their podcast. I'll tell you,
Okay.
man, they got some twisted stories up on there, man.
Yeah, they said they're gonna pick up that story on my stepsister, little half sister, whatever you want to call her. So, but
All right.
so oh, that's a new Crocs. What the fuck are they?
Ghostbuster Crocs. Dude.
Ghostbuster.
Oh shit! Look at that!
Some of them ain't fucking badass, dude.
Damn, they even glow.
It wouldn't benefit me to buy any. I only could use one. Well, I hate buying shoes, man. Go spend $80-$100 on shoes and only wear one of them.
Do they glow under black light?
Oh, they do glow in the dark. Yeah, if they glow in the dark, they're black light too. Bro, they're badass.
That's cool.
They got a ghost trap right there.
Oh hell yeah! They got
Slimer.
slime on them. Oh yeah.
Well, you worked it before.
You see you at the pre-party next year, Maggie. Where's Phil? Look for the ghost. Just look for the ghost.
I can't wear these motherfuckers to work. They get all.
So I bought myself a pair. They were $120 or something like that for a pair of K-Swiss is what they were. I haven't wore K-Swiss in forever, so I figured I'd buy a pair. I've only wore one of them. The other one looks brand new. So if I do want to put it on my prosthetic leg, I got one old one new one. Just looks fucked up. But I got to get to working on that before the wedding, so I promise her we at least do one dance with her and stand at the altar and stand up at the altar.
Right. That'll be good, man. That'll be a good time. Speaking of good times, this Saturday, Panhead Cooter McClure's got his jar release this Saturday.
Yep. Yes, sir.
At Copper Creek and Randy Berry's place, and from 1 to 6 this Saturday. Going to be celebrating that.
You'll make it?
Yeah, I'll be up there.
Give me your cash app. Give me your cash app. I'll send you some money for a jug of Panhead stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
I won't be able to make it.
Yeah, he reached out to me last night, and I told him, yeah, I'll be there. But
that's fucking killer, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get Panhead back out here, but he's been so damn busy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I met him a couple.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's actually. It's funny because he was actually one of the first people that I would say that I could call friend and brother in the moonshine community. I met him years ago, and I hung out with him, and then him and Rhonda got married. And then I hung out with them when Big Nick, we went up for Big Nick's jar release for his banana, his
peanut butter nanner.
Yeah, peanut butter nanner and stuff. And yeah, I got to know Big John real good, man. He's a cool dude. And so yeah, I was sitting there. I was already planning on going up. Because I was like, yeah, I definitely got to make that one. But yeah, when he reached out to me yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, there ain't no way in hell I'm missing it. So
I wish we could have got him out before his jar release, and advertised it really good for him.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. And what I like is how challenging his episode was. I mean, they made those guys do a lot on that episode.
Yeah. Phill Billy, are you gonna make it to Beattyville this year?
No, I won't be in Beattyville. Big Easy will be. He makes it to everything.
Oh yeah. Okay. He said he was gonna be there. I was wondering if you're gonna make it.
Got some long johns, man. I'm getting ready for this cold fucking weather coming up.
It's
y'all get a lot colder than we do down here in Kentucky. But I tell you what, has it been cold up there in the evenings about the past week?
It's nice, and we'll probably get an Indian summer, but I work out in the cold.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm still haunted from last winter. Last winter was so fucking bad that I'm haunted by it now. And even though it's nice out, I'm sitting here thinking about it's going to be bad eventually. So I want to be prepared for it. You know what I mean? So I got me some new winter boots. I got some long johns, some long underwears. I'm just going to be prepared for it because I don't have no insulation, and it's a metal building.
Oh,
right.
And it's so goddamn cold it'd make your nose bleed. It's fucking terrible.
You need to get you one of those little wood stoves, man, and pipe that place out.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Yeah.
We got rid of the forklift, so we got a lot more room. We could put one in there. We had a forklift in our way last winter, the whole fucking winter. Ain't no moving that fucking thing when it's wintertime.
Yeah.
But we sold that sumbitch, and so now I'm gonna put a little buck stove in there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and find some insulation, but you know, every time I find something, Big Easy talks me out of it, and his outlook's like it'll be alright, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna freeze to death again, motherfucker. We're gonna prepare for this shit.
Yeah. I will say, man, I'll tell you, you get you one of them little wood stoves, man, and you run some of that, duct work just up through the wall, around the walls, up through the top. I'm telling you, it'll cook you out of there. Now, granted, it takes a little bit. So you want to go out there, throw the wood in it early in the morning, light it on fire, let it sit there for a while. Then when you're ready to work, it'll be all warmed up for you. But yeah, about probably after a couple hours in there, man, it's going to cook you out of there.
Yeah. South Carolina, probably get up with Mama B. She probably knows a bunch of people.
I put you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 6-month class.
Yeah, Mama B. Yeah, Mama B would be definitely the person.
Kenny Parker. Kenny Parker, he's in South Carolina.
He's a cooking motherfucker, son.
Oh, boy. He'll post pictures. I'm like, goddamn, now I have to go look in the freezer.
Well, Kenny cooked me dinner one time. He always just send me pictures of some good fucking vittles. I'll be like, damn. And I make good food too, but he's every night that motherfucker eats like a game.
Yep.
I've been talking about going down there to go hog hunting with them, and I know if I go down, I'm gonna come back 20 pounds heavier than what I got there.
Yeah.
I mean, every bit.
That shit's crazy to me. You see these motherfuckers in Texas that kill like 200 hogs.
Yeah.
They just fucking let them rot. They don't like, dude.
It's like coyotes around here.
You could feed the world with them motherfuckers, dude. I'd have a freezer. I'd have 10 freezers full if I had hogs around.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah, that's why I want to go to down there. Fill my freezer. I mean, I paid $600 for my last hog, and if I could shoot my own, especially a wild boar, it'd be so much better. It's pure. But they're a breeding son of a bitch.
Hey, if any of y'all's in Texas and you kill all them boars, send me one. Send me two. Fuck it.
Talk to Prohibition. Yeah. I don't know what part of Texas he's in. I've got family down by Dallas and some in Fort Worth, but none of them are hunters.
I got a couple cousins, but they work. I don't think they hunt. I got a couple cousins in Texas, and they're fuck. I don't even know where they are. It used to be Rice, Texas, I think. I don't know where the fuck that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Rice, Texas. They're good people. They were fun to grow up with. They lived here when they were kids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
okay, Tex. Yeah, Tex says he's in NC and was originally from Texas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Every time I've been to Texas, it was always for work. My brother-in-law called me, "Hey, I need you to come down and run equipment." So we go down and then, spend the summer at least 3-4 months there working. Come back with bank in my pocket, and then back down there. The last time I was there was for Katrina. I told him I can't do this shit no more. Living in a fucking tent in a parking lot after Katrina.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I lived in San Antonio for a while. I'll tell you, actually, I like that city. You definitely there's certain parts of it you definitely don't want to be in, but like just the general city itself, actually, I thought was pretty cool.
I was just outside Dallas, Fort Worth, and then, like I said, I got a sister down by Houston. Mike texted Nichols. Did you read that, Phil? He said he's the one you sent the 5,500 watt heater to.
Hell yeah. I recognize the Nichols name. Matter of fact, I got a cousin. His last name's Nichols. He's a Mexican feller. He's got the last name Nichols, and he's in Texas. Also, that's coincidence, huh?
Where's he at? He wanted to know.
He's in Rice, Texas. Let me look that. See what it's close to. Rice, Texas.
Gentlemen, unfortunately, I got to say goodnight. I got to get up early in the morning. But man, Phil, thanks for coming on, brother. It's been great hanging out with you. And Roger, as always, good time, brother. And
yeah,
we'll talk soon.
I'll see y'all.
All right, have a good night, guys. Oh.
All right, going to. My battery died anyways. I didn't plug it in, and I'm down to like.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
I'm like 2%. So. All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
I see it. I think